I really love that Black Lives Matters and other protesters have put this front and center to defund, these line items that have over-militarized our police, and instead invest that money in the human capital of your community. Make sure that you have the services, the help, the support, the healthcare necessary to be well and not require police intervention. And then also in some necessary cases, completely dismantling those police forces and rebuilding them. And I think the city council in Minneapolis made the right decision. You don't have one bad apple. You don't have four bad apples. You have a system-wide problem in that police department. And only by completely dismantling that system and rebuilding it intentionally with the community members at the table, do you have any hope of getting it right? And I know that's controversial, and I know that it can be misconstrued, and I know that it's an idea that is dangerous to some, but I think that's where its energy comes from. And think of any major change that this country has made where it did not seem dangerous to some. John Lewis would not have had the shit beaten out of him on the Edmund Pettus Bridge if the power structure did not fear the change that he was asking for. That was very dangerous to the status quo in America at the time, as were those who had the audacity to get on Greyhound buses throughout the Deep South in the Freedom Ride. So let's look at Black Lives Matter in that same context and from that same perspective. What we are doing right now is in a very proud, necessary tradition of civil rights, and it's the only way that things get better. So I'm really impressed with what they brought to the table so far.